child. So it makes sense that right now we're kind of unpacking and looking at some of our kind of inner wounds and inner issues around being fully accepted by the group, being in our full potential as little kind of baby beings coming onto this planet, little star seeds, so to speak, and kind of unpacking what was put on us when we were kids, and what has kind of fogged up that inner vision around what we're here to do and what we're meant to share with the world. So it makes sense that then in July we'll have our kind of inner mother come in and kind of do some, it'll be a new moon, so it'll be like, some real clear intentions coming in around mothering ourselves and like tending to our selves and our hearts. And Leo's all about the heart. And, Aquarius can be a little bit heady. So like wanting to just intellectualize things and wanting to, come up with new inventions and not necessarily feel the body. And so both of those are kind of like the inner child within. And so it's important to remember that, this has a purpose, this time period of kind of having to like go back even when we don't want to and do some of this work around healing ourselves and healing our hearts and healing our heads and the kind of the programming or messages that we received at a young age. It all has a purpose. And it's interesting to see in the chart where this is for you. So this is the just general chart of the eclipses. And so you'll notice that, we have Venus here really influencing, if we weren't already getting the heart work, we also have Venus, and that is the heart, and also how we give and receive energy. And so I know many women, and I'm sure men, but for many women, what's coming up right now is just our overgiving nature and what that really leaves us feeling like. And so as far as the inner child goes, many of us were taught as children, especially girl children, that we just had to give everything we had. We just had to give it all away. And now we kind of can come full circle from that and see, wow, that's not really serving anyone. It's not serving my children. It's not serving my partner. It's not serving my community. Because if I give everything away, then there's nothing left for me, right? So this Venus influence is really strong, and it's in Aquarius, which Aquarius has that capability to, because of the intellectual and the kind of like rebellious nature that is Aquarian, we can kind of find this, and we have the courage to look at the courage to look at these places where we've overgiven, where we've kind of left ourselves without. So that's coming up for a lot of people. And then on the opposite side of that, we have the moon and the North Node. And the North Node, if you've heard me talk about the North Node before, the North Node is our Dharma and where our soul wants to go. So there's this, and then the moon is our internal emotional state. It's our internal intuitive state. And it being set at Leo, it's really encouraging us. Encourage comes from, it's like that's encouragement, courage, it's all connected. And so it's encouraging us to have more courage and have more, even like just our own creative input into things. And then also, if any of you guys are just feeling more energy kind of just pulsing through you, it can come up as anxiety. It can come up as a little bit of panic, but one way to really cope with that is to create something, is to get yourself busy with something. And even if it's creating, a workout routine or a dance routine or like something with your body, but just moving the energy through is really important at this time. So there's things coming up around where our soul wants to go in terms of wherever Leo is set in your chart, and us really having the courage and the desire to look at these places. So with that,